If you're wondering how to balance all the languages in your multilingual family, you're not alone. Many families struggle with giving each language the attention it deserves without falling into the trap of prioritizing one and neglecting the others. We often face a language hierarchy bias where a dominant language, often the school and the community language, takes over also at home. But here's the truth. Multilingual families don't need to choose one language over the others. We can integrate them flexibly and meaningfully. Just make sure that it doesn't become a power struggle, because it's not a competition. Now, here are 3 practical tips. Set language zones or moments. Assign specific routines to specific languages. For example, a breakfast in German, or after daycare or school, you can dedicate some time to the daycare or school language also at home. And during bedtime stories or after dinner, you can have conversations in Greek, for example, if this is your language. This way, every language has its own time and space. Use family activities as language bridges. What do I mean with that? For example, whilst cooking or playing games or during specific conversations or family outings, pick a specific language for each of them and stick to it. So if you talk about sports in Greek during a car ride, you can talk about it later at dinner in German or with friends, maybe in Italian. This way, you cover the same subject in different languages, which allows it to make the transfer in between the languages, in between the terms that you use in the various languages, easier, and to switch also when necessary. Stay flexible and focus on connection, not perfection. Family life is dynamic and it is messy. If a language gets less attention one week, give it more space the following one or the one after. The goal is sustained exposure over time, not rigid schedules, especially not if rigid schedule equals or means stress, frustration, and a decrease of motivation. If you're uncertain which language to prioritize, remember multilinguals are not multiple monolinguals in one, and languages can shift into the foreground or the background at any time, depending on the topic, the person, and the situation. Now, multilingual competence is built by using languages to the extent they are needed to function, to communicate with people around us. So move away from the unrealistic expectation of a perfect balance. Your family language journey is unique. Keep your routines flexible and make them fit your life. Follow for more practical tips like this.